lead in favor of Ryder, still in the dual scoring. We haven't mentioned it a ton. Every once in a while you get a chance to. A change for the typical intro song, walkout song, I guess you would say, for Quinn Kinner. That, I bring it up because that's one of the most interesting ones I've heard. Bet on it from the High School Musical, I think, 2 or 3 soundtrack.
I have a 23-year-old daughter. I know the song very well. It was High School Musical 2.
Oh, you knew it better than I. Quinn Kinner getting the go at 149 for Ryder in the Bronx. One of the Bronx best. On the other side, Kyle Schickel getting a go, and Schickel out of the gates in a pretty good spot. The junior from Illinois. Lamont, Illinois.
Again, this is another situation I'm not used to saying. Looks to me Quinn Kinner could be in a little bit of trouble here with some 2 end backs. Like I said, there it is.
Now with back points.
And there's the backs.
Schickel on a great spot. There's 3 and getting a count.
He's got them all.
Kyle Schickel. The challenge brick is thrown on the Clarion side. So 3 on the takedown, 2 points on the near fall, but we'll likely get another look at that. What a start for Kyle Schickel.
I kind of saw that situation develop and kind of mentioned it before I saw it. And you can't be putting yourself in those situations that early on. I saw that happen to Quinn a couple matches ago when we were here.
So maybe the change in music, not the best for Quinn Kinner to start.
Not the most motivational song I would play.
I think it could get you going, but
Bet on it.
Does not seem to have worked to start. And we'll take a look. Likely the challenge of how many back points, as they only awarded 2. Seemed like a little bit longer of a count, or at least Kinner was in a tougher spot for longer. So they'll get a deeper look. Only one official here this afternoon, so views get a little bit tougher, obviously. But 5-0 right now for Schickel as the challenge brick is thrown.
I did think it was a lot more than a 2 count myself, but, you know, I wasn't down there, so.
So Schickel, great start. Bounce it back on the Golden Eagles after a big win at 41, now at 49. Less than a minute in, already at back points and a big takedown. Takedown was scored almost 20 seconds in. So Schickel out of the gates.
Yeah.
Flying.
7-0 if he gets that 4.
And to our untrained, well, my untrained, your trained opinion, you would kind of say that might be possible. Longer look here, though, which doesn't necessarily always mean yes, it's getting overturned, or no, it's not, but it always is worth mentioning a deeper look on things.
I assume when you're the only official, you kind of back your own decision pretty quick. I mean, I would, because I'm not a big fan of the brick. We discussed it before the match at all. That slows it down, if you ask me. But then again, what do I know? I'm on the rules committee.
You're absolutely someone in this gym is, I will say. But you're absolutely right. Kind of just changes the flow, and if anything, for Kinner, he's probably a little bit more thankful for the delay.
Absolutely. If I'm Schickel, I don't want that thrown. I want to take that 5-0, and I want to keep going. I want to keep building on it. I want to keep pressuring on him on top. I would tell coach to put that brick down. And let me finish the match myself.
And you see Schickel trying to stay with as much momentum as possible. You obviously can't do anything besides just keep moving and stay playing in the center of the map. But that, in a way, we talk a lot about body language. That tells a story. Standing grounded in his own right. And knowing once we're back after the review, I'm ready to go. Still waiting on the official decision.
After video review, the call on the mat is confirmed. There's a near danger zone takedown and 2-foot near fall. Schickel leads.
There's your 4 count. Your 2 count was your danger zone without a takedown. but then he gave him the 3 and counted the 2. Makes sense now, because we did see his hand go more than twice.
So it wasn't necessarily just scored from the takedown. It was put all together. Right back. Kinner's in a tough spot. Schickel doing an excellent job. Great turn there. Just wasn't able to have full control as he's moving on it. 5-0 lead. Nice return.
Quinn's got to get one here. He's just got to score right away, take away any riding time, any momentum. Just get to your feet and get your 1. Score clean.
Kinner was almost able to break free. Again was brought up in the air.
We got to lock hands. It's a free move.
1 point awarded to Quinn Kinner. A stalling warning assist against Schickel.
He was locking hands, I believe.
1 point escape for Kinner. Stalling warning has been assessed to Kyle Schickel.
So late after it, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Was one called. 90 seconds left to go in this first period. A whole lot to go off of. 5-1 advantage in favor of Kyle Schickel, looking for an upset victory over Quinn Kinner as he's working on a single. Kinner back in a tough way.
Never a big fan of Kinner's defense. He always puts himself vulnerable, and I don't like that as a coach or a wrestler.
Kinner's able to turn it into
looks like he's coming out of it.
A little bit better of a spot there, but was not in a good way. Breaks that leg out now, working to the back. And there's a reversal. No, just a takedown for Quinn Kinner. So Quinn Kinner makes it a 1 point bout. After out of the gates, trailed 5-0. Less than 40 seconds.
Keeping that 2 near fall. Big difference, 7-0 to 5-0.
First period action, less than 30 seconds. Another stalling assessed against Schickel, and there's the point. We're tied up at 5, first period.
And this is where Kinner's best, right here. Got that leg in, he's got it scissored at the ankles, and now he's going to wear on him.
So all tied as time winds down in the first period. And Quinn Kinner battles back. He trailed 5-0 off of a takedown and then 2 back points, and found it with a takedown and a reversal of his own. Oh, excuse me, two stalemates. One stalemate, one stalling and an escape. Whole lot going on. I'm all scrambled. Second period, all fresh, tied at 5.
And this is where I was talking about. I wasn't much of a mat wrestler. To me, I teach my kids, get right to your feet, score clean, and this is where we work. This is where we live, on our feet.
1 point on the escape for Kinner. Now with the advantage, 6-5. Schickel, remember, the lone spot we did really see working on the feet. Schickel scored a takedown less than 15 seconds in.
Yeah, he's got to wipe away that Kinner just came back and wrestled his own match. Go back to what he was doing originally.
Kinner went for a shot, will work high up on the leg. But defended well from Schickel. Initially defended well from Schickel.
Schickel's got a nice whizzer in there. Kinner's got some mat funk going on that. He's got to keep that ankle, limp that arm out. There it is.
Kinner takes control of the ankle, works it up, gets the takedown, and Quinn Kinner up by 4. Less than a minute to go in the second period, and Quinn Kinner, 9 unanswered points.
Great job, Quinn.
A bit of a turn there.
Quick one here. There it is. Ooh, he's close.
Now Quinn Kinner doing an excellent job. No count yet. Now gets a little bit.
Got a 1.
And time call.
Illegal. Is that a scissor or potentially dangerous? Oh, no.
So point given a Schickel. That's a thing's called illegal on Quinn Kinner. That breaks up a long scoring run in favor of Kinner. Skinner having a little bit of discussion about it. Schickel able to get back on the board. 960 advantage in favor of Quinn Kinner, former two-time NCAA qualifier for Ryder. Also a former MAC champion. Caution assessed against Kinner. Schickel, plenty of time for him to get back into this, but needs to.
A caution has been assessed to Kyle Schickel.
Schickel gets called with the caution that time. But for Schickel, he kind of needs to get things back to the feet and then get that offense back going.
Exactly. Once to me, getting to your feet, even just scoring one here right now and getting that third period where it'll be his choice, he's in no sweat right now. He's in good position.
Kinner working on top. This is spot.
This is what you got to watch. Right when he gets these legs in, he's going to arch those hips down. And once that body gets flat to the mat, it's very tough building up.
15 seconds left to go in the middle period.
And there it is.
3-point advantage in favor of Quinn Kinner.
That pressure he has on top, Gary, you have no idea unless you're down there how it's tough to move at all once those legs are in like that.
9-6.
9-6 advantage for Kinner. Now remember, Kinner trailed 5-0 to start off. After the Schickel takedowns and back points, Kinner's been able to turn that the other way. 7 seconds, has the point by 7 seconds in riding time. Third period, go back, neutral to the feet. For Schickel, it's the same spot. Takedown will probably break up that riding time advantage. Doing a little bit of a fake there, and then Kinner goes on the attack. And high up on the leg. He was able to score in a similar spot here, but not as deep as he was back in that second period on that. Trying to trap that leg. Schickel goes on the attack. We're back to the feet.
Yeah, Schickel's got to stay offensive here. Go back to what he did to get that takedown.
Minute 10 remaining. Battle at 149, 1 minute remaining. It's Kyle Schickel trying to continue. Pick up back-to-back victories for Clarion.
Quinn's doing a good job of getting wrist control, hand fighting right there. It's hard to take a shot when you only have one hand.
Kinner trying to get the Bronx back on the board. 40 seconds remain in the third. A whole lot of time, though, for Schickel. Try and find what could be a tying takedown. Only 7 seconds of riding time for the point, so that won't be wrapped up until late for Kinner.
Just got to keep your motion here for Quinn. Just don't stop moving. Don't stand still. Get offensive.
Short time approaching. Third period. Now Kinner working over. Time winds down. 10 seconds left to go. And Quinn Kinner working on top, but stalemate called.
The riding time solidified.
So riding time now is locked up. So a takedown won't finish it.
Second caution.
Caution assessed against Kinner. So with a riding time point wrapped up in favor of Quinn Kinner, he's going to hold on after a big scoring run. Trailed 5-0 to start off the bout. Quinn Kinner wins it by decision, 10-6, final at 149. Whole lot of guts shown from that young man.
Yes, it did. Absolutely. Way to come back, Quinn. Way to come back, Quinn.
Big win for the Bronx.